Alright, YouTube. Now what it is, I've been looking to get myself a magnetic folio case for my iPad Pro 2020 for some time. But what it is, I've now just ordered the new M1. So this one here is a 2020 11-inch, and I've just ordered two new iPads. One's the 11 and one's the 12.9 of the M1 new versions. So what it is, I don't want to spend a lot of money right now on any cases for this particular iPad because I may want to change my mind when I get my new iPads. So what I thought was, I will get something by a company who I've been happy with so far with everything I've bought by them, and that is ESR. Now this particular magnetic folio case only cost me £12, so I'm saying that that's dead cheap. Now there will be links to this in the description below, so you can see how much this cost on Amazon in your territory and whatnot. But for me, £12, so I'm thinking it's a bit of a no-brainer just to have a little test of these things to see if I like this style of case. Now the reason why I've gone for the ESR one is because this particular iPad here has actually got an ESR tempered glass screen protector on the front here, and also on the back, don't know if you can get to see this, but on the cameras on the back there as well, don't know if my camera here is going to go into focus with this, let's see. There we go. So on the back there, the cameras of the iPad are actually being protected with a small tempered glass protector, once again by ESR. So what I thought was, you know what? Let me get something by ESR for the case and try that out. Okay, so with that long, boring introduction as to why I bought the case and give you my life story about an iPad, what I'm going to do now is just get into the box and let's have a quick look at the case. All right, so here is the case. Let me just get it out of its little wrapper here, and we'll start looking at the case. Now what it is, this actually has a flap that comes over the front, which is also magnetic, which helps to kind of lock over the front piece there, which is really cool. So let me just get rid of that there. Now if we have a look inside the case here, we are greeted with one of these little product things by ESR. I mean, you know, I'm not going to go into that. It's just basically a contact thing for ESR, and also it's got a little bit of protection on the inside there. Now the case itself it's like lined with a soft material here, and this is obviously designed so that it does not scratch the iPad, either the front glass or the back or the rear of the iPad. So looks really good to me there. So what I'm going to do now is attempt to put my iPad in it, and don't forget what it is, these are magnetic, so there's magnets within the back panel here, so that the iPad is just going to like plop straight down and stick to the back here. So let me just make sure I've got this the right way round. So I'm just lining up where the camera is at the back, and oh, okay. Right, I mean, you're not going to know this, but this just kind of went straight on and it kind of guided itself on almost there. So let me just pull this up here. Okay, as you can see there, it's, you know, it's all kind of stuck down magnetically. What it is, this is the first time I've ever used a case like this, so it's quite weird for me. Let me just pick it up here. Right, I'm trying to lift the iPad away from the back of the case there, and it does seem to be quite strong with the magnets here. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, I've got to give that a fair bit of force, you know, to try and pull it away. So that looks quite solid. All right, so what I'm going to do here is just flop the front bit over, and then, like I say, we've then got this here, this hinge bit, which that pops over and is magnetized, and then obviously keeps it all secure like this. Now what I'm going to do is reposition the camera, and let's have a look at a couple of the positions that we can actually put this case in. Okay, so maybe a bit of an odd position for the camera, although it does give me a good angle for light here. So let me just go around the case and open it up, and let's see the two main positions you would probably use this in. But the first thing I have to say though, there's this like catch on the front, like I've just pointed out, and it's brilliant. It is magnetic, and it's well strong enough to keep that all closed over, so that it definitely is not opening up at all, like, you know, when it's inside a bag or a kit bag or anything like that. And then what happens is when you flip this around the back like that, it just sticks itself to the back once again because it's all magnetic. Now the other thing as well that I have to point out straight away is it's got a very soft touch material as well on the outside, which feels really nice in the hand, but also feels very grippy as well. So it doesn't feel like slippy or anything like that. So I think you'd be very confident to hold this anyway without dropping it. Also as well on the back, this recess here as well for the camera, as I've just mentioned, I've actually got an ESR like lens protector on the back here, and despite the fact that there is that extra piece of glass on the back there, if I just close it all back over again, if I put that down flat on the table, even though it has got the little protector on the lenses on the back, they're still not touching the table because the little recess in there is still deep enough even to have that piece of glass over the lenses. I think that's great. Anyway, so what I'll do then, let me get back around to here. Let me just open the catch over. So what it is, this is one of those typical like tri-fold things. So let me just fold this out and we'll pop it around the back and then we'll put it down. In fact, let me open up the iPad. Just get this open. Okay, so as we can see there, that is like our traditional position for this type of case here, and it just works. I mean, it's a case, it just flips open like that and it just stands up on a table. There's not much else you can really say about it other than I'm really surprised that I just can't get over how strong the magnets feel on it, and I just like that whole thing of being able to pop it on and pop it out dead quick. I mean, not that you're probably going to be swapping cases too much. However, if you do, then you're just able to get at it really quickly. It's awesome. And then if you have a look at it from the side there, we can see how that little folding mechanism works. This is just going to be the same as a ton of other cases out there, except this one is fruity because it's magnetic. And then what we do here as well, we can then flip it around like that, and then we can just rest it down like that as well. So that's like a bit of a typing position. I'm sorry, there is all light here getting on the screen. And then I think, can we do this? Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the only other position there yet. So that's the secondary position there sorted as well. So let me just pop this back around and I'll just kind of like run this video out. Okay, so like I say, I've only got this right now because I'm kind of like, you know, in that little bit of a weird ground because I'm waiting to get all of the M1 versions now of the iPads. But what I'm going to do straight away, as soon as I get the new iPads, I'm going to get another ESR screen protector for both of the new iPads. Also, ESR protectors for the lenses as well on the back. And I may even end up sticking with some of these ESR cases for the new ones. So I'll definitely revisit all of these ESR products when I get the new iPad Pro M1s as well. Anyways, hopefully this video has been useful to people. And if it has, then please give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel and getting all over that bell notification icon, especially if you're interested in what's about to come up from Apple with the new iPad Pro M1s, because I'll be doing a ton of stuff about them as well. Anywho, I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.